Good afternoon. At the stand of Avenues here at the VIV trade show in Utrecht. Today we're having interviews with people from the poultry business, like who is sitting next to me, Graeme Dear of the British Poultry Council. Graeme, could you tell me first and foremost, why are you here at the show?
Yeah, well, this is the foremost poultry show in Europe. It's been a number of years because of the pandemic, and it's great to get the opportunity to come and meet some old friends and people that I haven't seen for a while.
Okay.
I'm actually wearing a couple of hats on this trip, but as far as the British Poultry Council is concerned, I'm chairman, and I'm in my 4th year as chairman. So it's good to get an opportunity to come back to somewhere I've been to a few times before.
Okay, good. You said British Poultry Council. That specifically refers to meat.
Yeah. We represent 95% of all UK poultry meat production, and have done so for a number of years.
Okay. What is the major objective of British Poultry Council?
The main objective is that we put good quality, good value meat into the UK market and export where we see good export opportunities. We strive to deliver on health and welfare. We make sure that we've got very high standards in the UK. Our members use the Red Tractor logo, and so we are open to external audits. So we need to build up that consumer confidence in our products at a time when there are many challenges out there for all businesses, but poultry in particular.
Okay. You were telling about export. How about Brexit? Do you experience any trouble as far as export is concerned?
Brexit has been very difficult, and there's just no getting away from the reality that it has not delivered for the UK poultry industry that which the government probably expected it to deliver, and it's just brought a load of red tape, a load of frustration, and I think universally the UK poultry industry would wish it had never happened.
No.
But it has. And so we also have to be realistic and say, okay, this is now the platform, the framework within which we have to operate. So we work hard to try and find solutions to the hurdles, the new hurdles that we now have to jump.
Okay. Did you see export drop dramatically?
Yeah, we saw quite a sharp drop in exports, without a doubt, but we also saw a sharp drop in imports. So there was a little bit of a balance, and probably the most challenging part is that the UK tends to be a white meat market. A lot of the dark meat was exported. Some of what we call the 5th quarter was exported, and that has become quite difficult. And then, of course, we, as well as the rest of Europe, we've just gone through probably the most challenging avian influenza period, and so that has had its impact on exports as well. We see raw material prices going up. Again, it's the same across Europe, and we're all under pressure in terms of labour. Yeah. So it's a bit of a perfect storm, and while all of that,
a bit of a perfect storm.
A bit of a perfect storm.
Explain.
Well, it just means that everything that so many challenges have come along at the same time, and so that makes it the perfect storm. That said, we're still in the very strong position of being able to put the lowest cost animal protein in the marketplace at a time when the cost of living...
You mean compared to pork and beef?
Beef, fish. You know, so it still has a lot of value in that. And so although we've got all these negatives, as an industry, we sort of say, well, okay, let's focus on the positives. And so we're now working hard to make sure that we can come out of a difficult period in a strong position.
Yeah, okay. And there was an oversupply, I presume, given the fact that you've got production capacity and exports dropped.
Well, as I say, there was also a big change in the number of imports, so it kind of balanced out quite a little bit. And the industry takes responsible attitude to it, and they can turn on and turn off some of the production capacity in fairly short order.
Okay. What are the major challenges for the British poultry industry?
Just now, raw material prices, and that's directly related to what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. Challenges still to find enough labour, and we see that across the whole of Europe, not just in the UK. Excuse me. The market is still strong. The general cost of living increases that people are seeing, and making sure that we can continue to be a product and a food source that they can rely on to still be affordable. Yeah. That's the sort of challenges that we've got. There's no doubt that as an industry we cannot absorb all the costs at a production level. It has to be passed down the chain ultimately through the retailer to the consumer. There needs to be an awareness and an acceptance of that, and at the same time we need to minimize that impact.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds that there are some challenges to remain.
There are some challenges remain. We're not alone.
No.
And for sure, we'd rather be in poultry production than in some other sectors. To be honest.
You stay optimistic.
We stay optimistic, and we rise to the challenge, and we have a positive outlook.
Okay. Enjoy your time in the Netherlands.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thanks.